stream community themselves that like are interested in hypersexualized streaming content. I think that those two things combined kind of create situations where you might have a situation like this where this female will say, well, I don't feel like I'll be accepted based on attractiveness. And I'm assuming here, so don't get me wrong, I don't know very much about this woman. Yeah. I'm just basing what I'm saying now on the fact that she did do like this filter changing of her face and of her presentation to be this person who she thought the community would receive better than receiving her herself, right? Obviously, she looks at the marketplace and says, I believe this is what I need to do. You know what I mean? In order to be successful. And that breaks my heart that that's what she feels like she has to do or had to do in order to be popular. Like, I wonder how long she streamed as herself before she came up with this and then saw 10, 20, 30x, viewers.
That's very true. Let's take a look at this. Let's break this down, okay? Kwai Bao, how you pronounce that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Kwai Bilao Ding Shah, also known as Your Highness. All right, let's just stop at that. I'm going to butcher the Chinese. Was racking up followers and donations on Douyu, a Chinese live streaming platform. The photo she uploaded in the short clips she posted showed a young woman leading her growing number of fans to think this was her. And it was not. Okay. Here are some of the photos. Oh, come on.
I'm sorry. Oh man.
I'm guessing you're laughing because of the shock. The shock was.
It's fraudulent. It's a little fraudulent.
Right.
Maybe it's performance art. Maybe it's
like it's
modern performance art.
Man. This is I see, right? I see how the face filter, but this is completely a different body type.
Yeah.
This is a whole different person.
Yeah.
It's not a face swap. It's a person swap.
Yeah.
So you can see how this progressed to something,
Where was she getting this content from? Like, was she taking other people's?
I think the filters in certain angles.
There's like skinny finger filters and all that stuff.
Oh man, if you can literally change your face to another human being, you can probably like.
I'm not judging her weight or anything like
yourself
that, but I'm just simply saying that like that girl holding that phone. Right, like the bone structure that I see there versus the bone structure that I see top right.
Well, you didn't see her bones in here. Maybe she had very small.
I mean, I can look at her neck and shoulders and face.
You don't know that.
I can see it right there.
So, okay, this is one of her face filter. As noted by Asian One, when she streamed, she would not show her face, so she would just show her chest area. Oh, that's a good trick. Your Highness had a following of 130,000 people.
Damn.
Man, but some of them want to know more about the streamer.
Of course they did. They want to know where she is, and so can they?
The paper reports that she said she would
all kind of
meet her fans in real life for 100,000 won, $14,000. Late last week, during a live stream with the vlogger named Quingy on the left, her face was covered with a cartoon image.
Okay, I'm sorry. We got to stop here. Catfish 101. If literally the person is doing every and anything that they can to cover up their face when they're doing a live broadcast.
Yeah.
But all the curated media is like when you actually see the face. Head for the hills, man. You're getting
the left person
that's actually
is the
another
reporter.
Streamer. Yeah, that's another streamer.
Basically, interviewing her.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, man.
It's game over for me.
It's like why would you do that? Like just the face, There's got to be suspicions.
I'll say this
at that stage, right?
She should have just played it like she does on the stream, where she doesn't show the face thing and just shows the shoulders down like she always does, and just play that innocence. Like Sia, how she always wears her wigs to cover her face or whatever, but you know that's Sia under the wig. You know that it's Sia when she's turning around singing the song. There is no like, you know what I mean? Just like if she really wanted to play up the shyness, then she should have just done chin down for everything.
All right, let's read on. Here's the trick, right? This is the reason why she covered her face. According to the news, the 58-year-old, oh my God, this grandma is raking it in.
Oh.
I can't show my face until I receive gifts of 100,000 won. After all, I'm a good-looking host. Her fans started coughing up donations. Very clever. Very clever. During the joint stream, the graphic covering her face vanished. Producer fire, dude.
Well, no,
What streaming software was she using that
here's the
malfunctioned?
thing. I would imagine that it was the girl on the right who was actually running and hosting the stream. It had to be, because that would mean that if it wasn't, then the girl on the left already knew the secret was out. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way to preserve innocence.
Oh yeah, like on her.
So it had to have been her own fault.
Yeah, there was no uncovering.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is on her own software for sure.
So she made a mistake, or her software glitched, or whatever happened, but it was on her end and not the reporter's end.
Yeah, during the joint stream, the graphic covering her face vanished. The magician seemed to be unsure what was going on, with the conversation awkwardly continuing. How can you continue after that point as a reporter?
And then she got blown up.
Her Highness didn't realize the glitch happened until our fans started bolting from the stream. The incident made the TV news in China. Some fans called this fraud. Well, it is. Yeah. But others pointed out that it's not uncommon for live streamers to enhance their looks. Come on, this is not a filter. This is a face swap. Whether that's makeup or advanced filters. Then there were some who said that this is what people who donate to streamers deserve. No.
Look at that graphic. It's so good.
It's so good.
Oh, my God. I feel so bad.
Your Highness ended up getting an outpouring of support after the incident. All right, there's some redeeming quality to this. Racking up well over 500,000 followers. So her subscribers like jumped up.
There you go.
300,000. Right?
That's fantastic. So she
and becoming the most searched streamer on You. Fans now call her Granny. She's back to streaming and says she's becoming a rapper. Talk about hustle.
Bro, she hit that situation with the lateral and the slingshot.
Yeah.
She avoided the death blow and used it to propel herself forward, and she's got a new goal, a new plan. More power to her. Like, I don't want to see somebody not do well or be successful.
Yeah.
I just, where my heart lies is I wish it was okay to just be yourself. It is okay to be yourself. Sure, you might get toxicity from a community, or you might not get the support that you think other people's are getting because they're doing like maybe hypersexualized type of content.
Yeah.
And so I understand there's a dilemma there where people say, well, I want 3 million followers too, but I'm not willing to do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
That's just a personal choice you're either going to have to make or not make.
Yeah.
But I believe that like anybody can get on Twitch and just start streaming their favorite games or doing whatever. And whatever audience you get with what you're comfortable with, I think is a fair, that's just how the Twitch market works, you know?
I think she did it right. She got ahead of the pack with a lie, and she lied to win, dude. She
faked it till she made it.
Yeah, she tripled her numbers, and now people are coming at her with outpouring support.
Yeah,
this is a villain become Cinderella type of story. So it's hard to justify saying that don't do this at home, guys or gals.
She hit him with that Naruto sexy clean.
But this is an oncoming. Like, I'm so scared, man. I'm so scared of this technology that's happening right now.
Lucky for you, you're married, so
yeah. Well, I'm not scared on my behalf. I'm scared at the fact that
scared for your kids.
Not just for this is just a playful fraud, right?
Yeah.
People who they want to use it for a political statement or like really making out people as an asshole.
Yeah.
And then
like, here's video footage of
and then telling moms to go after that.
Yeah.
With video evidence.
Yeah.
It's like, what is evidence now?
You're
if
right.
Video evidence doesn't work.
I'll say this, man. If somebody made a deep fake video of me like saying like F this and F that and kill all these types of people and F this and F that, because there's a lot of footage of us talking. So there's enough that people could do a voice sample, enough that people could do gesture sample and make a deep fake. And then like
challenge you.
but then I'm supposed to be responsible for it. And then and you tell people like, no, I didn't do it. But the audio and the video is clear enough that like
you got to work
against
phone,
it'll reach 10 million views before I even get out of the door to like try to make my first apology for something I didn't do.
Yeah, your apology won't be as viral either. So
cancel culture is faster than investigative verification culture.